evening, basketball fans. We are coming to you live from Darlington High School, where the Lady Redbirds are taking on the Iowa Grant Panthers in the SWAL Conference matchup. My name is Allie Andrews, and to my right is
Abby Davis. We're just a minute 40 out from this matchup as the teams continue their warm-ups.
The previous matchup, the Redbirds came out with a victory. Iowa Grant looking here to settle the score. The Redbirds are currently ranked third in the SWAL, with Iowa Grant coming in at 7th. What do you think some key focuses are for these two teams tonight?
I would say Iowa Grant needs to keep up their defense. For Darlington, they need to make some good shots and pass the ball.
I would say as well. I think Darlington needs to rebound off the glass more, and Iowa Grant just needs to play some tough defense. We're counting down. There's about 50 seconds left to go in warm-ups.
Both teams were looking really good tonight in warm-ups.
Yeah, so you see Darlington shooting a lot of 3 balls. I think that's going to be a main key focus for them tonight in this matchup. 20 seconds left. It is about time for the national anthem.
Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome to tonight's game between the visiting Iowa Grant Panthers and your Darlington Redbirds. The Darlington Iowa Grant School District is underway is required good sportsmanship by student-athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating comments or extra chants will not be tolerated for grounds or goals in this of competition. Please enjoy the match in a positive manner. Spectators are reminded that in case of emergency, exits are located in all 4 corners of the gymnasium. To honor America, those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand. Remove your hats, and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
And we're back. Now it's time for the starting lineups.
First up, we got the Iowa Grant Panthers. Number 3, Quinn Hooper.
At 5'11", a senior, number 4, Adrian Biddick.
Number 4, Adrian Biddick.
At 5'8", a freshman, number 11, Kylie Brewer.
Number 11, Kylie Brewer.
At 5'3", a freshman, number 14, Bryn Pettit.
Number 14, Bryn Pettit.
And 5'8", a senior, number 22, Brianne Kohlenberg.
And 22, Brianne Kohlenberg.
And now time for the Darlington Redbirds.
And now for your Darlington Redbirds. Tonight's junior captains are Annie Burke, Kenny Saunders, Kinsley Butts, and Claire Hermanson. At 5'9", a junior, number 1, Katie Hartwig.
Number 1, a junior, Katie Hartwig.
At 5'10", a junior, number 10, Maddie Gratz.
Number 10, a junior, Maddie Gratz.
At 5'6", a senior, number 12, Lila Norgard.
senior, number 12, Lila Norgard.
Net 5 goes down to sophomore, number 13, Lily Ritchie.
Sophomore, number 13, Lily Ritchie.
Net 5 goes to the junior, number 15, Sadie Goble.
And a junior, number 15, Sadie Goble.
Tonight's officials are Scott Berkeley, Kevin Pipeline, and James Mueller.
Shout out to our officials for tonight.
Looks like we'll be having Adrian Biddick, number 4, tip off for the Iowa Grant Panthers.
And for Redbirds, looks like it's going to be number 10, Maddie Gratz. Oh, tip-off corralled by Lila Norgard. It'll be Darlington basketball. Sadie Goble with the ball. Top of the key. Kicks it over to Gratz. Up to Lily Ritchie at the top. Same way to Goble. She fires the 3. And it is good. Sadie Goble with the first points of the game. Iowa Grant right away taking it out of bounds. Number 22 pushing the ball up the floor. Makes it over in time. Kicks it over to 14. Back up to 22. Over to 3. A little too hard. Goes over number 4's head. Corralled by Darlington. Sadie Goble kicks it out to Hartwig. Hartwig back to Goble. Way across court. Too strong off of Hartwig's hands. It'll be Iowa Grant basketball.
Right away, Darlington scores with Sadie Goble firing off a 3.
22 for Iowa Grant gets it into 14. She's pushing up the pressure. Guarded by Goble. A little bit of contact. Makes it across over to 22. Nice cut by number 14. Almost wide open. Up to number 4. Across the court to number 11. She kicks it down to 3. 22 coming on the block. She turns. Up. Does not make the shot, but is fouled.
That will be a foul on number 1, Katie Hartwig, her first, team's first.
First shot is up and out. Did right around the rim.
Didn't catch that. Kohlenberg is currently the shooter.
Other one off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Gratz. She looks to pass, but pushes it up the floor. Changing speed. Dribble a little too hard. Back up to Goble. Cross court to Hartwig. Dangerous pass. Down to Gratz. Gratz drives, goes up, and is fouled by number 22 from Iowa Grant. Just
Brianne Kohlenberg, her first, team's first.
Gratz will go to the line for 2. Already 2 early fouls in this matchup. I expect this to be an aggressive game. Gratz first one off the back iron.
Gratz's second one is good.
Iowa Grant already pushing up speed. Already kicks into number 22 almost halfway off the court. Oh, she stops it off the court. Over number 3, over to number 11. Nice cut by number 3. Over 22, back over to number 3 on the other side. She surveys. Oh, 2 players get knocked down. No call though. 14 with the drive on the baseline. Looks for in there. Number 4, she takes the 3-ball shot. A little too hard. Rebounded by Gratz. Good ball movement by Iowa Grant. Gratz kicks it down to Ritchie. Too hard.
Gonna be out on white, Iowa Grant. Out on Iowa Grant, white ball.
Good hustle by Norgard to try and get that rebound, but knocked out by Iowa Grant. Goble with the inbound to Hartwig. She surveys the defense. Good cut by Norgard. Up to Gratz. She drives. Another foul, but that's going to be on the floor. No shooting.
Foul number 22 again. Her second, team second.
Number 22 needs to be careful. There's still 15 minutes left of this half, and she's already got 2 fouls. Oh, and she's
number 2, Lexi Coles in for Iowa Grant.
Goble into Hartwig. She drives. Puts it up. And a score for Katie Hartwig. There's going to be a timeout for Iowa Grant, full timeout.
Iowa Grant is currently 4-13, looking to pull out a win tonight.
What have you seen so far from Iowa Grant that you found interesting?
I've seen Iowa Grant has pretty good defense. They need to just start putting up some more shots to get the ball in the hoop.
And for Darlington?
I say Darlington needs to work on
maybe some shooting. I feel like they could shoot some more. I feel like they're trying to drive a lot when they have some pretty good three-point shooters they could use. Same thing with Iowa Grant. I feel like they could shoot some more out. I did like the shot by I think it was number 4, Biddick. I think it was her. She took the 3-ball, which I thought was a nice shot.
Yeah.
It was too strong, but I think that was a nice shot for her to take.
Seems like Iowa Grant is a strong team. They just need to put a little bit more soft touch on the ball.
Yeah. And their JV, too. Their JV had great defense in there, so that's the thing we're going to look for in this half.
Iowa Grant taking out the ball.
Number 2 driving up the court, met by some pressure by Goble, but handles it well. Number 2 over to 3, surveying the defense. Over to 14, taking the shot. Good shot off the back, rebounded by Goble. A little bit of pressure on the come down. She gets knocked over.
Looks like it's going to be a foul on 2. Lexi Coles, her first, team's third.
Oh, we're having some time to tie the shoe. We always need that. Inbounder is going to be Gratz. Oh, Iowa Grant is throwing out the press breaker. We did not see this a lot in the JV game. Maddie Gratz driving out to Goble. She tries to go inside, lays it up, and is good, and the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 1.
It's going to be a foul on number 14, Bryn Pettit. Her first, team's 4th.
Sadie Goble with the and 1. And is good. Sadie Goble with the 3-point play. Iowa Grant wasting no time. Already getting the basketball in and going. Met by pressure with Norgard. Over to number 11. Number 3 on the corner with the ball. Driving to the top. Tries to kick it over. Met with defense. Back up to number 4. And a foul called. I think it's going to be against Iowa Grant. Or maybe...
On number 11, Kylie Brewer, her first, team's 5th. Iowa Grant is getting a lot of fouls in the first 4 minutes already.
Grass inbound to Myers, who checked into the game. Oh, and the pass is picked off by number 14 over to number 3. Iowa Grant with some solid defense. Up to number 4, back up to 14, to the other side of number 3. Looking for the shot, tries to dribble it in. Met with a trap. Number 4 spinning, too hard. Iowa Grant with the rebound though. Number 2 comes out close to the end line. Number 14 on top of the key. Dribbling, trying to maybe set something up here. Number 11 with the shot. Oh, just a little bit too light. Goble with the rebound. She pushes the other way. Up to Hartwig. Takes dribble, catches her feet over to Gratz. Gratz surveying the defense. Tries to get into Hartwig. She does. Hartwig thinking about the shot. Turns and goes up. No foul though. Iowa Grant with the basketball coming the other way. 2 kicks it up to 14. She drives. Oh, good drive. Oh, met with some length though, and it's rejected by Darlington. Good take though by number 14. Gratz with the drive. Goes up. Ball rejected. No foul call. That looked like a clean block. That was good. Number 2 pushing the basketball for Iowa Grant. Over to 3. Taking the shot. And it is good.
Iowa Grant is on the board with a 3.
Quinn Hoper with the shot there. Goble getting some pressure coming down the floor. Good handle. Over to Hartwig. Goes between her legs. It's going to be off Iowa Grant. Redbird basketball.
Norgard, into the red.
Both teams are playing pretty aggressive tonight.
Norgard checking in for the Redbirds. She replaces Richie. Global inbound to Gratz. Back to Global. She tries to drive. Kicks it out to Myers in the corner. 3-ball is up and good. 3-ball by Lexi Myers. Iowa Grant, again, wasting no time getting that ball back in. Already down the floor. They were playing fast defense. Up number 2 to 11. 3. Thinking about the shot. Gets back to number 11. Over to 14. You go number 2. Into 4. 2 at the top. Takes the shot. Again, rolls out. No, rebound by number 11. And again, they're going to say it's off. Redbirds going to be Iowa Grant basketball. Nice defense by Iowa Grant. They are getting shots off the glass tonight. They get the inbound. Down to number 4. She turns. Is going to get the foul call. The foul's going to go against Hartwig. That'll be her second.
Team second. Number 4, Adrian Biddick, shooting for the Panthers.
First one off the back of the rim and out. Iowa Grant just needs to put up some more points. Their only points right now are from Quinn Hooper with the 3-ball. Biddick with the second shot. Is up and good. Now she's on the board. This might give a chance for Iowa Grant to get rolling. Meanwhile, Darlington Gratz rebound into Norgard. She pushes down the floor up to Goebel. That was some pressure. Over to Gratz. Gratz back over to Goebel. Goebel thinking about the shot. That was pressure over to Myers. Trying to get into Gratz down below. Kicks out to Richie. Richie takes the shot. Off the back iron. Rebounded by Norgard. Into Goebel. With the cut. She makes it and is fouled with the and one. Sadie Goebel again getting inside with those shots.
Looks like the foul is going to go against Bryn Pettit. Her second, team sixth.
First shot for Goebel is up and good. Oh, was an and one. I think they're not sure what to do right now. Everyone just kind of froze. Anyways, they figured it out. Iowa Grant down the floor. Number 14 with the basketball. Number 25 with the good cut as she checks in. That'll be Trinity Baker. Number 4. Trying to get down to number 10. Another Baker. Jessa. In for the Panthers. The Iowa Grant basketball. They lobs it on the floor to Richie. Richie on the fast break. Lays it up and in. Good read by the Redbirds. Iowa Grant basketball in already. Number 14 with the ball, trying to get it down. Met with some pressure, but handles it. Almost across. Oh, spin move. Met with a jump ball.
Jump ball position will go to the Redbirds. In for Iowa Grant is number 21, Elena Enlow.
She replaces Adrian Bedick. Iowa Grant with the inbound. With the 3-ball. Oh, rebounded by Iowa Grant. Great rebound. Again, fighting over the ball. Which is very impressive because the Redbirds definitely have the size advantage on the Panthers right now. Go about top key over to Richie. Tries to get into Gratz. She goes up. Too strong. Good effort by Norgard, but is recovered by Iowa Grant as they push once more. Number 2 on the floor. Oh, there's some miscommunication. There's a player that's not being guarded, and she gets the rebound. Taken. Oh, close to the end line, but Gratz pushes up to Myers. Tries for the fast break, dumps it down to Norgard, and gets it up and in. Good ball movement by the Redbirds. IG already coming down. Oh, taking a second, trying to survey. And we're going to get a timeout called by Iowa Grant. Looks like it's 30 seconds. I think Iowa Grant just needs to slow it down. They're having some good plays. They just need to slow down and then just finish.
I agree. Their defense is looking really good tonight. They're boxing out, getting rebounds, and that wins the game sometimes.
But definitely getting more rebounds than some of the Redbirds right now, which is good for them. They're just having the problem with the length down low that the Redbirds have.
I agree.
You see, Goebel is leading the Redbirds right now with 9 points.
Gratz with 1, Ritchie with 2, Myers with 3, and Norgard with 2.
Shout out to our tech department for putting that on the board tonight. I think the top scorers for Iowa Grant right now have been subbed out due to fouls. Number 2 with the ball up top for Iowa Grant. 21 taking the drive, kicks it out. Back up top to number 25. Goes to 2. Down to 3. She takes a shot with pressure. Oh, just off. Iowa Grant trying to come down with thing, but gets too aggressive call for the foul. And it is now bonus. Gratz will be the shooter.
Looks like foul was on number 21, Elena Enlow. Her first, team 7th.
Gratz at the line for the 1-on-1. Seems to be conflict down there with the ref and someone. I think it's resolved. Gratz first shot isn't good. Rebounded by Iowa G. Well, they had to look down the corner, but they didn't see it right away. It still drives. Good drive by Iowa Grant. Good survey. Back up to number 3. Number 25 kicks it all the way over to number 10. Back up to number 2. Over to 3. Meets the ball. Very good. Gets touched by Darlington, but tries to get it back. Darlington does come away with the steal, though. Norgard pushing the ball. Up to Myers. Myers trying to finish, and she does. Iowa Grant pushing the ball. They are pushing the ball very well tonight, making the Redbirds work.
I agree.
Good lob pass. It's touched by the Redbirds, by Ritchie, actually. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Iowa Grant basketball. Hartwig back in for the Redbirds, replacing Myers.
Number 11, Kylie Brewer back in for the Panthers.
Number 3 inbounding for the Panthers. Throws it in number 21. Oh, good shot fake. Very good. Tries to fight through contact. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up again. Iowa Grant is really on point with the rebounds tonight. Grad's driving the other way. Shot is too soft. Rebounded by Hartwig. Oh, but it's too strong over top of Goebel. Now leading a turnover, being Iowa Grant basketball.
One thing Iowa Grant's really good at is the players that shoot the ball get their own rebounds, and that shows how hardworking they are.
Number 2 with the ball, coming over to number 10 on the top. 11 in the lane. Number 2 outside. Up to number 3. Down back into the lane. She turns. Nice lob down pass to number 21. That was a great pass. Just couldn't finish. Ritchie with the ball going the other way, but bounces off her foot into a turnover. Nice push, though, by the Birds. Score currently is 21-4. We're looking for Iowa Grant to score some more in these coming minutes. Good pressure, though. Number 10 up for the Iowa Grant. Number down to number 3. Back up to number 3. Oh, and great ball movement by the Panthers. That was great. Had to lob up and lob it back down.
That was number 3, Quinn Hoper.
Oh, Iowa Grant bringing the pressure, making Redbirds way more to get the ball down the half the court. Norgard with the drive in the lane, a little too strong. Iowa Grant with the rebound, pushing it down the floor. Number 2 with the basketball. Lexi Coles. Over to Quinn Hoper. Back down to 21. Back out to Holes. Down to 11. She with the shot, a little bit too soft. Hartwig with the rebound, over to Goebel. And Goebel driving. Kicks it up to Grass. She drives into the lane, sets her feet. A little bit too strong. Ritchie with the rebound, though. Too hard off the grass. Knocks away, but I think we're going to get a foul here on Lily Ritchie.
is a foul on Lily Ritchie. Her first, team's fourth.
Benedict back in for the Panthers. And Myers for the Redbirds. Quinn Hoper taking the ball on the floor. Back right into Benedict. Good turn and shot. Just couldn't finish though. They're going to push the ball up to Myers. She drives. Tries to get off and does. Myers with the score. Iowa Grant pushing the ball on the floor. Tries to push it ahead more, but is pushed too far and tipped out of bounds by Iowa Grant. It'll be Darlington basketball. Gratz with the inbound over to Goebel. Hoper already on her. Dribbling down. Kicks it over to Myers. Who's met with Baker, number 10. Over to number 1. Great defense by Iowa Grant, really making the Birds work. Gratz with the dribble, picks it up, kicks it all the way over to Myers. Tries to flash in. Out to Ritchie. Takes the 3 ball. Just short. Rebounded by Iowa Grant. Another rebound by Iowa Grant. And the foul committed by Darlington.
Looks like it's going to be on Lexi Myers. Her first, team's fourth.
Myers already with 7 points in this game. Ritchie and Hartwood with 2. Hoper with 5. Benedict with 1. Gratz with 1. Goebel with 9. We see some diverse scoring. Looking for the IG to put up some more points right now.
It looks like a lot of the points have been coming from in the paint.
Number 10 coming down for Iowa Grant. Kicking it over to number 2. Looks for the shot, not there. Over to Benedict in the corner. Number 2 takes the shot. Shot looked good. And rebounded by our own teammate, number 10. Number 3 for Iowa Grant with the ball. Over to number 2. Back up to number 3. Over to number 10. Takes the shot. Nice shot. A little too strong. Number 3 with the rebound. Can't fall, though. Nice rebound by Iowa Grant. They're getting multiple possessions and easy buckets. Redbirds push the ball. Goebel to Norgard for the score. Iowa Grant coming back down the floor with the basketball. Number 3. Hoper pushing the ball. It's tipped away, though. Gratz outlet it up to Goebel. Oh, too strong, though. Norgard trying for the possession, but comes out with Iowa Grant. Cole is pushing the basketball. Over to Baker. She pushed under. Tries a reverse layup, no good. Tries it again, no good as well. Looking for the rebound, but
Seems
knocks
like
over a player in the process.
It's going to be a foul on Iowa Grant. Number 10, Pajessa Baker. Her first, team's 8th.
Your score currently is Redbirds 25, Iowa Grant 6. Myers at the line, shooting the bonus. And it is good. She has another shot coming back. Shot is up and good. Lexi Myers now with 9 points. Cole's pushing the basketball already. Met with some pressure. Over to Baker. Tipped by Goebel. Get in by Brewer.
Looks like jump ball will go to the Iowa Grant.
Number 25, Trinity Baker comes back in for IG. Grabs to inbound the basketball. Looked like some confusion, partially lost it by Goebel. Recovers it well. Dribbles back down the floor. Trying to drive, kicks it back out to Gratz. She tries to drive over to Myers. Holding it. Goes into Winslow. And Winslow with a nice cut and score. Olivia Winslow fresh into the game. Baker, number 10, coming down the floor. Met by Myers. Cole's with the basketball over to number 25, Baker. With the shot and the score. Nice shot by Trinity Baker for the 3 ball.
That is her first 3 tonight.
Goble with the basketball, pushes it up to Winslow. Back over to Gratz. She takes the jumper. No good, off the side. Rebounded by Benedict. Coles with the basketball, pushing over to Baker. Down to Hoper. Benedict with the turn and score. Nice move. Redbirds are inbound to Norgard. Met with some pressure right away. Over to Gratz. Defense is cleared. Cole's working on Gratz. Oh, and they're going to get a carry call on Gratz.
Ball will go to Iowa Grant. Richie and Hartwig in for the Redbirds.
Oh, a little confusion on the subs. When they figure it out. Iowa Grant inbound. Coles with the basketball. She's pushing. Over to Hoker. Up to Baker. Into Benedict. Back out to Hoper. Back up to Baker, number 10. Tried to get it down inside, but rejected by Richie. Richie over to Goble. Pushes up to Gratz. Hartwig inside. Trying with the spin move, and it works. Key Hartwig for 2. Oh, ball stolen away by Norgard. Over to Hartwig, and there's another score. Iowa Grant inbound. Oh, they're getting stuck on the corner. Oh, stolen by Norgard again. Into the bleachers. Good hustle by Darlington, but it's going to be Iowa Grant basketball off Norgard. Iowa Grant inbound into Hoper. She splits the defense. Over to number 2, Coles, the shot. Too strong, rebounded by Hartwig. Over to Gratz. Gratz pushes up the floor, up to Norgard. Norgard surveys the defense over to number 10. Thinks about the drive. Tries to get down to Goble, but results in a turnover. I think it was touched by Iowa Grant.
Possession will stay with the Redbirds.
Goble with the inbound into Gratz. Partially tipped. Gratz looking for the drive, unable to get that to go. Richie back out to Gratz. Gratz kicks it out to Hartwig at the top of the key. Hartwig back up to Gratz. Hartwig with the spin move. And is in. Good move by Katie Hartwig for the score. Cole's pushing the basketball already down the floor. Over to Baker. Cole's back over to Baker, number 25. Hoper with the basketball. Kicks it back up to Baker, 25. Coles with the shot. Too strong. Almost rebounded by her own teammate. A little bit too strong. Rebounded by Goble. Nice putback by Iowa Grant. Oh, Goble kicks up to Norgard for the score. Your score currently is 37 Darlington, Iowa Grant 11. And we have about 2 minutes to go. We're going to get a travel called on, I believe, Coles. Results in a turnover for Redbird basketball. What are some keys that Iowa Grant needs to focus on right now?
It seems like they need to take care of more of the ball. They seem kind of frazzled right now.
I agree. I feel like they can get some more shots to fall. They'll have a closer ball game right now. Hartwig trying to score.
Seems like they will call a jump ball. Jump ball possession will go to Iowa Grant.
There was a sub that happened. Lexi Myers came back in for Norgard. Trying to get a tip. There was going to be a foul before the travel call.
Seems like it will be called on number 41, Lexi Myers. Her second, team's 5th.
You see Hartwig getting on the board more. She's at 8 points. Richie with 2. Myers 9. Gratz 1 and Goble 9. With Benedict with 3. Hoper with 5. And Baker with 3. See more of a balanced game here. As Benedict gets the rebound and up and scores and 1. Nice score by Adrienne Benedict. She's going to go to the line for the and 1.
Seems like that foul was on Lily Ritchie, her second, team 6th.
And it is up and good. Adrian Biddick with the 3-point play. Darlington trying to get in the inbound. Goes to Myers, handoff to Gratz. Gratz pushing the basketball. He gets across. She's going to her right, over to Goebel. Goebel tries to split the defense. Is stopped. Over to Hartwig. Oh, with the fake out. Nice pull up by Katie Hartwig. Ritchie trying to pass. Back up to Gratz, to the top of the key. Goebel with the cut. Ball gets knocked away partially from her. Good defense by Iowa Grant. Back up the top to Gratz. Goebel with the post up. There's going to be a foul call.
Seems like the foul is called on number 3 on Iowa Grant. Her first, team's 9th.
Her first team 9. Goal, the shooter.
Goebel's first shot, no good. Rebounded by Iowa Grant. Back over to number 3, Quinn Hoper. Down to Coles. Back up to Hoper with the 3 ball. Just off. Rebound tried by Iowa Grant, but it's going to end up in a foul.
Seems like number 21 fouled Elena Enlow.
We love the aggression. They just need to be more wise with their fouls right now. They are in double bonus.
Yes, that was Enlow's second foul, which will send the Redbirds into double bonus.
Hubbard's first shot, no good.
Winslow with the Redbirds. Brewer with the Panthers.
Number 4, Winslow goes in for the Redbirds, replacing number 10, Maddie Gratz.
Hartwig's second shot. It's also no good off the side of the iron. He rebounded by Iowa Grant. Hoper pushing the basketball down. Drives into the lane. Good drive. Tries to get a foul off. We're going to get a jump ball instead.
Jump ball will go to the Redbirds.
Good drive by Quinn Hoper. Hartwig with the inbound. She's going to get it out to Goebel. Close to the sideline. She's met with Hoper's defense. Makes it over half court. She's going to try and drive through. Kicks it back out to Winslow. She dribbles in, pulls back. Back out to Goebel in the corner. 50 seconds to go. Goebel with the spin move. Back out to Winslow. She holds the ball. Trying to get something going. And there's a foul.
Seems like the foul was on number 2, Lexi Coles, her second.
Winslow's first shot. Just good. Bounces around a bit, but it goes in. There's going to be a sub.
Maddie Gratz in for the Redbirds, replacing Katie Hartwig.
Winslow's second shot. He's up and good. Olivia Winslow with that bucket. Iowa Grant Hoper pushing down the floor. She pushes, trying to get one more possession before the buzzer goes off. And there's going to be a foul, I believe, against Darlington.
Looks like it's going to be on number 15, Sadie Goebel. Her first, team 7.
I think they were trying to trap the ball, but just got a little bit too aggressive there. Kind of knocked Quinn Hoper over.
Number 3, Quinn Hoper will go to the line for a bonus.
Hoper's shot no good, rebounded by Goebel. She tries to push up to Myers. She gets it in. Over to Winslow, tries to go up. A little bit too strong. Rebounded by Benedict. Cole pushing the basketball, about 20 seconds left. Oh, and they throw it away. A little miscommunication there by Iowa Grant. Turn into Redbird basketball.
Ball will go to the Redbirds.
Gratz the inbounder. Over to Ritchie. Ritchie looks to clear the floor. She's met by Baker's defense. Over to Myers, down to Winslow in the corner. Goebel with the cut is knocked away by Biddick. Over to Hoper. About 3 seconds left. Looking for the shot. Shot's up. And it is good. Coles with the buzzer beater shot before halftime.
It's always good to go out on a half with a bucket.
Your halftime score is Redbirds 39, Iowa Grant 17. Darlington with 7 fouls, Iowa Grant with 10.
I believe so.
What are some key focuses for Iowa Grant in the second half?
Iowa Grant, I feel, needs to take care of the ball better. They had a lot of, they lost the ball a lot, and yeah, they lost the ball a lot.
Yeah, I feel like they could do more mid-range shooting. Darlington's got a lot of length down there, as you've seen when Hooper tried to score. She just gets rejected, so I think more 3-ball shots. Some of them are falling, so I think that could be key for them in the second half. What about Darlington?
I think Darlington needs to get some more rebounds.
I agree. I think that would be very beneficial for their play. They're having good ball when they get a lot of outlet passes for people running the floor, but rebounding could be very beneficial to get second chance shots.
On the other side, Iowa Grant seems to be having really good defense and rebounds.
Yes, I was very impressed with their rebounding and defense skills, making the Redbirds think more and have more pressure on them.
Darlington is also putting up some good shots.
And their pressure is coming in handy with all those steals.
Yes.
And with that, we will see you when the halftime concludes. And we're back with the final seconds ticking down in the second half. Your score right now is Darlington 39, Iowa Grant 17.
Shout out to the Darlington Pep Band.
And for your halftime entertainment with the half-court shot contest. What are our final keys for Iowa Grant and Darlington going into the second half?
Like I said before we took off from halftime, they need to take care of the ball and calm down a little bit. They seem a little frazzled.
Yeah. And for Darlington, I think getting key rebounds off the glass and making smarter plays will help them score a lot more points in the second half.
I agree.
Iowa Grant's defense and rebounding skills are something to watch, though. It is very impressive.
Iowa Grant has proven to be very aggressive, and it's showing that they're only down by, they might be down by a lot, but they could come back.
Yeah, Darlington's shooting has been very well tonight. The three ball has fallen for them in multiple different spots, helping them gain this large of a lead.
It does seem, though, that most of the points have come from the paint.
And we're off. Number 22 inbounding to 14. Iowa Grant taking the ball up the floor. Met by Norgard with some pressure. Getting over to Hoper. Back guarded by Norbard. Kicked by the foot, maybe. Number 14 recovers it, though. Into Biddick. Number 3 with the early shot. Good shot, but it's too strong. Biddick tried with the rebound. Goes over her shoulder. And Iowa Grant still comes out with the rebound. Number 14 on the arc with the shot. Number by Biddick again. Goes up for it. And puts it in. Great rebounding by Iowa Grant.
Shot was made by Biddick.
Goebel into Gratz, pushing the ball up the floor. Met by defense from Kohlenberg. Norgard with a shot. Fake. And goes into the lane. He kicks it out to Gratz. Up to Hartwig. Hartwig working around. Gives it up to Gratz. Goebel trying to cut through the lane. Back up to Hartwig at the top of the key. Gratz on the wing with the ball. Back up to Hartwig. Over to Gratz again. Good defense by Iowa Grant. Maddie Gratz tries to drive. Partially knocked away. Throws it back. Recovered by Ritchie. Goebel with the shot at the top. And it is good. Sadie Goebel with the early 3 ball. Iowa Grant ball already passed in. Already down the court. Gets stopped by Hartwig and Norgard. Biddick with the shot. Hoper in the paint. Goes up, but is knocked away by Gratz. Gratz trying to give it away a steal, met with some pressure. Kicks it up to Ritchie. Kicks it up to Norgard. Tries to pass it down to Hartwig, but is taken away by Brewer. Hoper bringing the ball on the floor. Kicks back up to number 11. Number 22 on the sideline. Tries to drive in. Goes up for a score. A little too strong. Comes up with her own rebound, though. 14 out on the wing. Gives it back to 22. Goebel trying to put some pressure. 14 with the shot. Just barely goes off. Gratz with the rebound, though. Kicks back up to Goebel. Going the other way. Sees Ritchie. Thinks about throwing it down, but doesn't. Drives in the lane. And finishes with the score.
Seems like Goebel had a wide open layup there.
Iowa Grant trying to get the ball in. Kind of an easy pass, and maybe Darlington could have picked that away, but anymore. Almost takes it away. Oh, we're going to get a double dribble call against Iowa Grant. It's going to be a call against Bryn Pettit.
Maddie Gratz inbounding the ball. Goebel takes it up the floor. Out to Hartwig. To Goebel. Goebel looks for Hartwig. It's blocked by number 4, Adrian Biddick.
That was a nice look by Hartwig and Goebel, but Iowa Grant's defense was just there.
Again, with the resilient Iowa Grant defense.
Goebel the inbounder. Throws it up to Ritchie on the outside of the wing. Ritchie over to Goebel. Goebel trying to get in Norgard with some pressure. Goebel thought about the shot. Gratz as well. Ritchie takes the shot. 3 ball. Just off. Goebel with the rebound. It's at the top of the key. Kicks it into Hartwig. Good move, but too short. Rebounded by Iowa Grant. Iowa Grant pushing the basketball. 14 lobs it down 22. Just kicked away. But Iowa Grant with the rebound again. Tried to get the ball, but it slipped out of bounds, and we're going to get a foul call here.
Seems like it's going to be on number 11, Iowa Grant. That will be on number 11, Kylie Brewer, her second, team's first.
Grabs with the inbound, chucks it down to Richie going the other way. Tries to come up for the layup, but it's tipped away. Norgard with the rebound. Gratz and Hartwig at the same spot on the wing, but Hartwig gets the ball. Gratz partially tipped away, recovered by Bidict, and we're going to get another foul call here.
Looks like it's going to be a foul on number 10, Maddie Gratz. Only her first tonight, team's first.
Another 2 early fouls in this second half. 22, the inbounder, lobbing it back to number 14. Knocked away by Norgard. Gets it into Hartwig. Over to Goebel for the score. Good ball movement by Darlington. Iowa Grant already getting the ball inside. Met with pressure. Norgard with another steal.
Looks like it's going to be a foul, though, on Norgard.
Good pressure by Darlington.
Her first, team second.
Your score currently Darlington 46, Iowa Grant 19. Iowa Grant with the inbound. Over to number 14. She pushes the ball up. Splits the defense. Oh, gets it swiped away by Goebel. Looks to score. Hartwig on the wing. Goebel across court to Gratz. Gratz surveying the defense. Looks to drive. Hands off to Richie. Kicks it back up to Norgard. Over to Gratz. Takes the shot. No good. Rebounded by Richie. Oh, no, rebounded by Iowa Grant. And we're going to get a foul against Darlington here.
Looks like a foul is going to be on number 13, Lily Ritchie. That's going to be her third, team second. Third. In for the Redbirds, number 41, Lexi Myers.
I think Myers had about 8 points in the first half, so come big up scoring in this game. Iowa Grant rebounded Nichols. Stolen away by Goebel. Little collision on the floor, recovered by Gratz. Up to Hartwig. Hartwig over to Gratz. Goebel to Hartwig. Back up to Gratz at the top. Tries to drive. Kicks it out to Myers. Myers with the one dribble. Over to Goebel. And we're going to get a travel call against Sadie Goebel. They just need to slow it down a little bit. They're getting too ahead of themselves with these plays right now. Iowa Grant pulling the basketball down. Lobs it down low. Nice move by number 22 for Iowa Grant. And she gets the foul call for that. Number 22, Breon Kohlberg, will go to the line.
Looks like that foul is on number 13, Lily Ritchie, her fourth, team's fourth.
First shot off the back iron, no good.
Chloe O'Brien in for the Redbirds. Her first look tonight on the floor.
We'll see how this affects Darlington Ritchie, one of their key defenders in their offense and defense. Rebound comes up by Gratz. Kohlenberg's second shot was no good. Gratz over to Goebel. Goebel down to O'Brien, who checked in. Down to Myers, one dribble, back out to O'Brien. She looks, gets it to Goebel, goes back into O'Brien. Turns, shot is no good. Rebounded by Ira Grant. Ira Grant pushes the basketball. Number 22 up, guarded by Goebel and Myers. Now they're in a zone defense. Myers with a good lob down low, just a little too strong. Rebounded by O'Brien. Gratz pushing the basketball. Gratz over to Goebel. Goebel looking to drive, passes out to Myers. Myers all the way down to Gratz. Gratz looking to go inside. Goebel, think about the shot, almost tipped out of bounds, but Myers recovered. Goebel, O'Brien at the top of the key with the ball, over to Gratz. Good ball movement, good defense by Iowa Grant. Goebel into Myers, back up to Goebel for the shot. No good, rebounded by Iowa Grant. Nice defense by Iowa Grant and ball movement by Darlington. That was a good possession.
It seems like the Redbirds always have a hand in their face by Iowa Grant's defense.
Good play by Iowa Grant. Shot fake out and then down to Biddick for the finish. That was a great play. Darlington with the pass in up to Goebel. Goble driving the basketball. Almost gets a free lane, kicks it out to O'Brien. Up to Gratz. Gratz fake out, gets the drive to go. And we're going to get a timeout by Darlington. Full timeout.
In for the Iowa Grant Panthers, though, is number 21, Elena Enlow.
I think Iowa Grant needs to have more plays like that. That was very well executed and got them an easy bucket and score.
I agree. It seems, though, that they're leaving the lane open a little bit, so they need to pack the lane a little bit so the Redbirds aren't getting those easy layups.
Yeah, or at least crash when they see them driving. That would help them out a lot. Looks like Goble is the top scorer right now for Darlington with 16. Gratz with 3. Hartwig with 8. Myers with 9. And O'Brien just checked in, so she hasn't scored yet, even though she did have that good look down below. And then we got Iowa Grant Kohlenberg. Hasn't scored yet, but she has played very well on defense. Brewer hasn't scored either, but again, another great defender. Bidick with 10. Hoper with 5. And Pete, they're one of their main ball handlers. She's been setting the offense for a while now.
I believe Bidick is their lead scorer tonight with a lot of her points in the paint.
I believe so, too. Shout out to our official crew for tonight, working very hard and calling this game. Coming out of the timeout, it's going to be Iowa Grant basketball.
Seems like Iowa Grant set up for a press breaker, but Darlington is not pressing.
14 bringing the ball on the court. Goes to her left. Tries to put pressure on there. Goes over to 22 on her right. Nice cut by 21. Just slipped through her fingers. Wrestle on the ground. 11 comes out with it still on the ground. 21 with a nice move. Tipped away. Goble with the rebound. Goble pushing on the court. Over to O'Brien. O'Brien looking at the defense. Trying to get into Myers too much. Myers does eventually get it and gets the score. Lexi Myers for 2. 14 pushing the ball down the floor once again. Rejects the screen. Oh, gets over to 22 at the top. Looking to cross it back over. Gets stopped by Hartwig. 11 at the top. Back up to 22. Hartwig still on her. Number 2 down to 14 in the corner. Number 2 again at mid-range. Down 20. Tries to lob down 21. But a little too far and out of bounds.
Ball will go to the Redbirds.
That was some good movement by Iowa Grant, but still really good defense by Darlington to cause the turnover.
Looks like Iowa Grant was set into the press. Darlington will get into their press breaker.
Gratz bringing the ball on the floor, guarded by 22. Gratz trying to push it over to Goble. And another travel call.
Looks like there's going to be a travel on number 15, Sadie Goble.
You see their coach, he's telling her just to slow down. You score right now, Darlington 50, Iowa Grant 21.
She needs to slow down. They still have 10 minutes and 18 seconds left in the half.
Hoper passing down to Brewer. Brewer in the corner. Kicks it back up to Hoper. In the lane. 22 goes up. That'll be Brianne Kohlberg. She gets the score and it's fouled, so she'll go to the line and shoot the in-one.
Fouls on number 1, Katie Hartwig, her 3rd, team's 5th. Looks like there's a switch. There's been a switch here. The Redbirds seem to have 5 fouls, and the Iowa Grant Panthers only have 1.
That was a very good improvement by Iowa Grant, seeing as they had 10 in the first half. Much more balanced. Brianne Kohlberg with a shot. Just off the side. Rebounded by Iowa Grant, though. Back up to Kohlberg. She's pushing to the top. Coles with the ball. Number 3 with the shot. Rattles around and is good. Quinn Hoper with the 3 ball.
That'll be 2 threes for her tonight.
That was a great ball movement by Iowa Grant as Darlington pushes down the floor. Gratz met with a lot of pressure. Hartwig with the shot fake, tries to drive in. Looks to pass. It goes up to O'Brien. Over to Gratz at the top. To the other side, over to Goble. Hartwig flashes through. Looking to pass. No good. Up to Gratz. Hartwig down in the corner.
Looks like number 1, Katie Hartwig, stepped out of bounds, and the ball will go to Iowa Grant Panthers. Number 22, Brianne Kohlenberg, taking the ball out. In for the Redbirds, number 12, Lila Norgard, and number 4, Olivia Winslow.
Nice call by referees. Way to see that. Iowa Grant inbounding the ball to Hoper. She brings up the basketball.
Looks like it's going to be a travel on number 3, Quinn Hoper.
Looks like she tried to go to number 21 and low, but she had too much defense on her and changed her mind too late. Hartwig inbound to Goebel. Goebel brings it up the floor, guarded by Coles. Goebel trying to go to O'Brien. O'Brien to Hartwig. Hartwig to Goebel. A lot of cutting action happening by the Redbirds right now. Hartwig looks to take the shot. Down to O'Brien. Good move. Pass it back out to Goebel. Over to Winslow. Up there by Hartwig. Shot fake. Down to Goebel. She takes the 3 ball. Off the front. Goes off of O'Brien's maybe face, I believe. And it's rebounded by Iowa Grant. Coles will bring in the pressure over to 21. Down to Hoper. There's going to be a foul down low.
Seems like the foul is going to be on number 1, Katie Hartwig, her 4th, team 6th. Katie Hartwig is in some foul trouble. In for the Iowa Grant Panthers, number 11, Kylie Brewer. In for the Redbirds, number 10, Maddie Gratz. And number 2, Ava Whalen, her first look tonight.
Oh, a shot made by the Panthers right out of the inbound by number 21, Aaliyah Enlow. Redbirds do not need 2 players in foul trouble right now, 2 of their main defenders and scorers. Maddie Gratz taking the ball down, looks to drive, kicks it back out to Whalen. Whalen at the top of the key, sees some pressure by 11. Tries to go to O'Brien, gets it inside. 1 dribble back out to Gratz. Gratz dribbles around up to Norgard. Norgard tries to drive, kicks back out to Winslow. Winslow surveys back down to Gratz. O'Brien in the paint. Maddie Gratz with the 3 ball. No good. Almost rebounded by Darlington, but off of Whalen's foot. It'll be Iowa Grant basketball.
Number 22, Brianne Kohlenberg, taking the ball in.
Hoper brings it up the floor. Over to Kohlenberg. Down, intercepted by Gratz. Gratz brings it down the floor, kicks it out to Norgard on the rim. Norgard back up to Gratz at the top of the key. Gratz back out to Norgard on the baseline. She drives. Turn in. And 1. Lila Norgard with the score and a foul.
Looks like it's going to be a foul on number 4, Adrian Biddick. Her first, team 2nd.
Norgard with the and 1.
Looks like Lily Ritchie came in for the Redbirds.
This will be interesting since she has 4 fouls.
She'll have to play it safe here.
Rebounded by Gratz. Up to Norgard again. Too soft. Rebounded by Iowa Grant. Hoper pushing the basketball up the floor. Up to number 22. She looks inside. Trying to get a shot. A dead ball. Whalen putting on some pressure. 11 with the basketball. Over to number 22. Had a good shot fake, but moved her feet too fast.
Looks like it's going to be a travel. Number 22, Brianne Kohlenberg. Ball will go to the Redbirds.
That was a nice shot fake. She just moved her feet too fast.
I agree.
Winslow into Ritchie. Ritchie back to Gratz. Gratz bringing the ball on the floor, guarded by Brianne Kohlenberg. Tries to drive, makes it in the lane. Doesn't get the shot, but does get the foul.
And that will be a foul number 4, Adrian Biddick. Her 2 fouls in the last 2 minutes.
Your score currently Darlington 52, Iowa Grant 28. Gratz first shot no good.
Looks like Adrian Biddick playing a lot more aggressive.
Gratz second shot up and in. Gratz now with 4 points. Number 14 bringing down the ball for Iowa Grant. Guarded by Norgard. Over to Kohlenberg. Back up to number 21. Over to 14. She looks to take a shot. Doesn't. Goes back up to 22. Go down. Gets partially stripped away. Good hustle by Norgard to get on the floor. Rebounded by her and Lily Ritchie. Pass tried to lob up. Gets partially rejected by number 14 from Iowa Grant. Norgard with the drive. Kicks it back out to Winslow. Up to Gratz at the top of the key. Gratz surveys the defense. Looks like she's trying to set something up here. Norgard at the top. Winslow with the nice cut in the lane and the score. Olivia wins now Winslow now with 6 points. Number 14 passes down number 4 in the paint. She looks up. Nice score. Adrian Biddick, she's been their main post scorer all night long.
I believe Adrian Biddick is their lead scorer, too.
She has 12 points on the night so far. Richie down in the corner with the ball. Looks to Gratz, who's guarded by Kohlenberg. 14 intercepted the pass from Richie. Partially stolen back away. Might resolve in a jump ball. Oh, there's some more fighting on the ground, as it does finally come up in a jump.
Jump ball will go to the Redbirds. In for the Iowa Grant Panthers is number 25, Trinity Baker, and number 2, Lexi Coles.
Iowa Grant playing some good defense here. They need to keep this up to get more steals away. That steal by number 14 was very good, just didn't come out with it. Oh, and we're going to get a technical foul on the Iowa Grant coach.
Seems like Maddie Grass will be the shooter for the technical foul.
First one is up and good. Let's see how Iowa Grant responds after this. Second one, also good.
So Jessica Schultz, the head coach for Iowa Grant, will have to sit down for the remainder of the game.
It'll be Redbird basketball coming out on the sideline. Winslow gets it into Gratz. Gratz looks for Richie. Is guarded though too far. Gratz partially tipped away, up to Whalen. Whalen with some defense on her. Up to Gratz again. Looks for Winslow. Starts to drive. Takes it herself. Rebounded by Richie. Out to Winslow. Winslow over to Norgard. Norgard with the drive. Kicks it back out to Winslow. Winslow at the top of the key, back up to Gratz. Gratz looks to drive. Winslow comes in with the cut, no good. Whalen with the shot fake, gets it partially tipped away by number 11, Kylie Brewer.
What's out? It will be a travel called on number 2, Ava Whalen.
Oh, big
Myers,
sub load coming in.
Goebel, O'Brien, and Hartwig in for the Redbirds.
It's be interesting again because Katie Hartwig has 4 fouls, I believe, again as well. Bringing it on the floor for Iowa Grant. Number 2, Coles. Number 4 working in the paint for Iowa Grant and comes with the not the score, but it comes up with a foul.
Looks like it will be a foul on number 35, Chloe O'Brien. Her first, team 7th. Your shooter is number 4, Adrian Biddick. First one made.
A lot of the players only have 1 or 2 fouls except for, I believe, Hartwig and Richie. Second shot, no good. Goes off the back iron, rebounded by O'Brien. Gratz pushing the basketball. O'Brien on the baseline.
Gratz has the ball out on the wing. O'Brien with the ball. Looking to shoot, misses. Number 2, Lexi Coles with the rebound, driving up the court. Number 4, Adrian Biddick with the ball.
Nice lob down from Adrian Biddick down to the block for Baker, and she is fouled.
Because she was fouled by number 10, Maddie Gratz, her second, team's 8th.
You can really see the dynamic change in this half from Iowa Grant fouls to Darlington fouls. First one is no good.
I agree. Darlington has 8 fouls, with Iowa Grant only having 3. By this time, I believe Iowa Grant had 10 fouls, and the Redbirds only had about 5 in the last half.
Second shot, no good. Rebounded by Hartwig. Push up to Gratz. Down to Myers on the other end. Myers back up to Hartwig. Hartwig looks to shoot. Passes it back to Gratz. Gratz surveying the defense. Again, Myers to clear out. Hartwig with the ball. Back up to Goebel. Goebel trying to look inside. O'Brien just too strong. That was a good look inside, just too strong. Nice defense by Iowa Grant to make that stop.
In for the Redbirds, number 2, Ava Whalen. In for Iowa Grant, number 22, Brianne Kohlenberg.
Kohlenberg's been one of their main defenders this evening. 14 pushing the ball up the floor, guarded by Myers. Over to Kohlenberg, guarded by Whalen. Over to number 11, she's guarded by Hartwig with some ball pressure. Good ball movement by Ira Grant. Shot just right. Number 11 gets her own rebound. 4 trying the reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by O'Brien. Whalen up to Goebel. Goebel tries to push for the layup, gets stopped by Coles. Whalen with the 3 ball. Too short. Rebounded by Ira Grant, but she steps out of bounds on the rebound, resulting in Darlington basketball.
Good look for Ava Whalen, but a little bit too short.
Goebel the inbounder. Over to Hartwig. Hartwig on the perimeter. Surveying the defense. I think she's trying to look inside. Hartwig out to Goebel on the arc. Goebel back to Hartwig. Still looking inside. I think they're trying to feed O'Brien. Goebel all the way over to Whalen on the other side. Whalen with some dribbles. Into the paint. Back out to Hartwig. O'Brien does get the ball, but kicks it out back out to Hartwig. Gets the ball back to her again. Turns. Doesn't make the score, but does get fouled.
Looks like it's going to be a foul. Number 22, Brienne Kohlenberg, her 3rd, team's 4th.
O'Brien's first shot. No good off the back iron. O'Brien's been seeing some more playing time now that the Redbirds have had an injury on their roster.
In for the Redbirds, number 4, Olivia Winslow. In for the Ira Grant Panthers, number 3, Quinn Hoper.
O'Brien's second shot. Up and good. Chloe O'Brien with the finish. Number 14 pushing up the ball. 14 pushes over to 22, guarded by Whalen. Biddick working inside on O'Brien. Number Coles with the shot. Just out of the rim. Rebounded by Myers. Myers pushing the basketball. Looks up to O'Brien. O'Brien turns. Rejected by Biddick. Number 22 for Ira Grant coming up with the score.
Seems like it's going to be a foul on the Redbirds. Number 35, her 2nd, team's 9th. Will be bonus for Iowa Grant. Looks like number 22, Brienne Kohlenberg, is the shooter.
They've been playing very aggressive tonight. You see some of the players, like number 14, even has her 2 fingers taped. I believe she jammed them earlier in the game. Iowa Grant with the rebound up to 14. Over to Hoper. Looking inside. Does get it mid-range to number 22. Tries to drive. Met by Myers. And we're going to get a jump ball.
Possession goes to the Iowa Grant Panthers. Number 3, Quinn Hoper taking the ball out.
Hoper up to Pittett. Pittett trying to score.
Looks like it's going to be a foul. Number 4, Olivia Winslow. Number 14, Bryn Pettit, goes to the line for 3.
I think she's just trying to catch the inbound pass, right? Winslow just getting too excited. First one, no good.
Iowa Grant now is in double bonus.
Second shot.
No good.
Also no good. Oh, she is shooting through. I thought she was shooting a mid-range shot.
Number 23, Peyton Miller coming in for the Panthers.
Third shot is good. O'Brien into Myers. Myers pushing down the floor. Trying to get up in the lane. Gets it tipped away from her. No call. It'll be Darlington basketball.
Seems it was tipped by Red. In for the Panthers, number 25, Trinity Baker.
You can see only one of the Darlington starters are still in this game. A lot of the younger seeing playing time, but there's going to be a big foul committed by Myers in front of the Darlington bench.
That will be Myers' 3rd. Number 2, Lexi Coles goes to the line for 2.
Iowa Grant's top scorer, Biddick, is currently not in the game, but she is taking home 13 points as of right now with 2 minutes left to go.
Number 10, Pajessa Baker checks in for the Panthers.
The top scorer on the floor for Darlington right now is Myers with 11. She had a couple early 3 points as the ball gets rebounded by Iowa Grant. Iowa Grant rebounded again by Baker, number 10, up to 25. Holber with the shot, and the 3 ball is good. She's had a lot of 3 balls on the night, one of their main scorers. Hartwig pushing the ball on the floor. She's at the top of the key. A lot of cutting action happened by the Redbirds right now. Baker working on Hartwig. O'Brien trying to post up. O'Brien, Whalen with some dribbles inside, back out to Hartwig. With 1:19 seconds left to go in this matchup. Hartwig met with some pressure from Baker. Hands it off to Myers. Partially tipped away. Myers restores the possession. Picks up her dribble. Looking for Winslow. Winslow partially tipped. Winslow at the top of the key, dribbling around.
Seeing some good defense from the Iowa Grant Panthers. Not letting Darlington score at all.
Great defense by IG. I think they're trying to make Darlington's trying to run out the clock, and they're not going to let that happen. Baker guarding Winslow. Winslow with some dribbles, pulls it back out. They're still playing great defense, Iowa Grant.
Number 23, Peyton Freymiller working hard on Chloe O'Brien in the paint.
Cole's up top working on Myers, not letting her score at all. Chloe turns, no good. Whalen gets a rebound, tries to go back up with it, but is fouled.
Looks like it's going to be a foul on number 10 from Iowa Grant. Pajessa Baker, it's going to be her second, team's 5th.
18 seconds left to go. Your score, Darlington 58, Iowa Grant 35.
Ava Whalen to the free-point line.
First one, no good. Ava Whalen, a junior for Darlington.
Number 12, in for the Panthers.
She replaced Coles. She had a great night defensively. Ava Whalen, second shot, no good. Rebounded by Winslow after it went off a couple hands. Winslow out on the perimeter. Iowa Grant still putting up great defense, not letting them get this easily.
Like
and another foul.
Looks like it's going to be a foul on number 23, Peyton Freymiller.
Another shout out to our officials tonight for their great work in this matchup.
It's going to be her first, team 6th.
Myers with the inbounder. Out to Whalen. Tipped out by Hoper. We got 4.3 seconds to go. Darlington with 10 fouls. Iowa Grant with 6.
With only 4 seconds left in the game, Iowa Grant is still resilient.
Still guarding. Hartwig's going to hold the ball and let this one run out.
And that's going to be your game. Darlington winning 58-35.
And this is Allie Andrews.
This is Abby Davis.
And we're signing off. Thank you.